All right, beautiful Taurus souls, come a little closer and settle into this moment with me. Are you ready to hear something that feels deeply aligned with where your heart is standing on May 23rd and 24, 2026? I hope you are somewhere you can breathe fully and feel your feet connected to the ground, because the energy surrounding you right now feels rich, warm, and quietly powerful, like sunlight stretching across a field after a long season of waiting. I'm truly grateful you chose to spend this time here today. And before we go any further, I want to ask you something honestly. How are you really feeling beneath the surface you show everyone else? I'm not talking about the automatic answer people give just to move through the day. I mean your spirit, your emotional world, the part of you that has been carrying so much in silence. Before recording this message, I spent time sitting with your energy, and what came through felt like the slow opening of something important, like roots finally finding water after dry ground. If you found this video at this exact moment, trust that it carries meaning. In a universe that moves in patterns and timing, moments like this rarely happen without purpose. There is something here your heart may need to hear right now. Always remember this, Taurus. The stars may guide the atmosphere around you, but they never hold power over your choices. You are still the one shaping your future with every decision, every boundary, and every step forward. This message speaks to the collective Taurus energy for these next 2 days, and if certain words settle naturally into your spirit, hold on to them. If something does not fully connect with your current season of life, allow it to pass gently without forcing it to fit. Now, are you ready to move deeper into what is unfolding around your love life, finances, health, and family energy? Before we step into the details, there is something important to recognize about where you are emotionally right now. Have you been feeling unusually overwhelmed lately? Almost like you have been carrying too much for too long without giving yourself room to rest? The energy surrounding May 23rd and 24 suggests your emotions are rising quietly beneath the surface, not like a storm, but like earth beginning to soften before new growth finally breaks through. And Taurus, I know how naturally you try to hold everything together, especially when it comes to love and stability. Your instinct is often to grip tightly to what feels safe, to manage every outcome before it has time to unfold on its own. But here is the message coming through strongly for you now. Slowing down is not weakness. Trusting the natural rhythm of life is not losing control. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is stop forcing the river and allow yourself to move with it instead. All this pressure to solve everything immediately, to secure every emotion and every relationship before uncertainty appears, has been draining your spirit more than you realize. These next 2 days are asking you to breathe differently and let things unfold with more patience and trust. The opportunities coming toward you are not built on chaos or urgency. They are rooted in steady abundance, emotional security, and the kind of love that feels peaceful instead of exhausting. Are you ready to welcome that energy into your life? If your heart is saying yes, then take a moment right now to support this message. Press the like button, share this video with other Taurus souls who may need this encouragement, and subscribe so you continue receiving these meaningful updates as the energy unfolds. And down in the comments, let your intention be seen by typing, "I am ready to welcome peace, abundance, and steady growth into my life this May 23 and 24. Now let's step forward together and begin exploring the energy surrounding love, because something meaningful is beginning to open for you today. Can you feel that quiet change moving through the air around you? It feels almost like a window that has stayed closed for far too long is finally opening, allowing warm, golden light and fresh air to drift back into your life. You have been waiting for this shift, haven't you? Watching carefully, protecting your heart, taking your time before fully trusting what stands in front of you, which is often the Taurus way, slow to open, but deeply loyal once you do. And right now, your instincts are incredibly clear. Something inside you recognizes that the timing is finally beginning to align in a way it has not for a long while. Maybe these past months felt uncertain, like walking through a haze where nothing seemed fully defined, especially in matters of love or personal direction. But listen carefully, because the energy surrounding May 23rd and 24 is beginning to clear that fog. The path ahead is becoming visible again, and your heart is ready to move toward a deeper kind of emotional security. This is not about temporary attraction or empty attention. This energy speaks about connection that feels calm, real, and emotionally grounding. Over these next 2 days, relationships begin taking up more space in your thoughts and your emotional world. If you are already sharing your life with someone important, there is a beautiful softening happening between you, a renewed closeness that feels steady instead of uncertain. If things have felt repetitive lately or emotionally distant, expect warmth to slowly return in a way that feels genuine and lasting. The energy appearing here carries the spirit of fresh beginnings and renewed desire. What once felt quiet or emotionally disconnected begins finding life again, like a garden finally blooming after a long stretch of cold weather. Conversations become easier, affection flows more naturally, and the emotional walls that once stood between you and another person begin dissolving little by little. Understanding replaces tension, and closeness begins rebuilding itself naturally. And for my single Taurus souls, pay attention to this, because something meaningful may be approaching quietly. You have grown tired of shallow interactions and temporary excitement that never leads anywhere real. What you truly want now is consistency, emotional honesty, and someone whose presence feels safe instead of confusing. There may already be someone nearby, carrying feelings they have not fully expressed yet. Someone drawn to your calm strength and quiet confidence, slowly finding the courage to step closer. This is not simply about avoiding loneliness. It feels much more like meeting someone whose energy fits naturally beside yours, someone who brings peace instead of emotional chaos. There is comfort here, mutual understanding, and the rare feeling of being accepted without needing to constantly explain yourself. Now let's turn toward finances and career, because the movement happening there feels just as important. A shift is beginning to unfold around your material world, especially if you have recently felt stuck or emotionally exhausted from pushing toward results that never seem to arrive. If life has felt like knocking on locked doors lately, take a slow breath and release some of that pressure you have been carrying. The energy around these next 2 days suggests that something is finally beginning to move in your favor. Stability is becoming possible again, along with a clearer vision of where your future may be heading. Life moves in cycles, Taurus, and just when everything starts to feel frozen, the first signs of growth begin appearing again beneath the surface. You may already know which situation no longer supports your spirit the way it once did. There has likely been a quiet realization growing inside you about work, responsibilities, or a path that drains more energy than it gives back. During May 23 and 24, an opportunity or conversation may help you feel more certain about the direction you truly want to move toward. New collaborations and connections are also entering your space now, and these feel aligned rather than random. The people appearing around you during this period carry energy that supports growth, peace, and long-term progress instead of unnecessary stress. This shift in your professional life may also introduce someone important to your future success, someone who arrives as guidance, support, or a valuable partnership. A mentor, an ally, a person who recognizes your value almost immediately. And here is the message the universe keeps bringing back to you during May 23 and 24, Taurus. Keep showing up for yourself, even when progress feels slow or difficult to see. You have already carried yourself through deep healing, self-reflection, emotional growth, and quiet hard work, and none of it has been wasted. The effort you invested long ago is finally beginning to respond, like seeds beneath the soil slowly reaching towards sunlight. The rewards you have hoped for are no longer so far away. They are beginning to form steadily within both your personal life and your ambitions, bringing a stronger sense of stability and direction. This is not the moment to stop trusting what you are building. Taurus, your quiet determination and resilience are helping create something real and lasting now. The doors connected to love, abundance, and emotional security are opening wider for you. The real question is whether you are ready to trust yourself enough to step through them. Before we continue, take a moment to support this message by pressing the like button, because your support helps these messages continue reaching the people who need them most. Now let's look at your lucky numbers for May 23 and 24, which are 91 and 66. These numbers seem closely tied to your energy right now, so notice when they appear unexpectedly throughout your day. You may spot them on clocks, receipts, addresses, or small moments that feel strangely meaningful. If these numbers appear around an important choice or opportunity, trust your instincts and pay attention. Your power color for these next 2 days is gold. Gold reflects warmth, confidence, value, and the kind of abundance that grows from recognizing your own worth. Wearing something gold, or even imagining yourself surrounded by soft golden light, may help strengthen your sense of calm confidence and attract supportive energy. Let it remind you of the stable life you are slowly building for yourself. You are entering a period filled with quiet opportunities and unexpected blessings. Even if life takes a few surprising turns, trust that these shifts are guiding you somewhere better than you originally imagined. One small opening may naturally lead to another, creating opportunities you could not have planned for ahead of time. The energy surrounding May 23rd and 24 feels especially supportive, so allow yourself to fully appreciate it. Opportunities connected to work, projects, recognition, or even a completely different environment may begin moving closer now. Some of you may even hear whispers of travel, relocation, or career paths that broaden your world in unexpected ways. People in positions of authority are beginning to notice your consistency and reliability more clearly. Taurus, your efforts deserve far more acknowledgement than you often receive, and this attention places you in a stronger position moving forward. At the same time, protect your energy carefully. As your confidence grows, not everyone around you will celebrate your progress sincerely. Do not allow envy, negativity, or subtle criticism to pull you away from your center. Stay grounded in your own growth, but also avoid becoming emotionally closed off because someone may be quietly trying to connect with you from a distance. These next 2 days strengthen your clarity and confidence, helping you make decisions with greater calm certainty. This is not a season for hesitation or endlessly doubting yourself. You are being guided toward choices that better reflect the life you truly want to build, even if that means leaving certain situations behind. What is unfolding now goes beyond temporary success, because you are creating a new standard built on stability, peace, and long-term fulfillment. The Wheel of Fortune appears strongly within this energy, signaling that balance is finally returning to areas of your life that have felt uneven for too long. You have carried emotional setbacks, disappointments, and situations that tested your strength deeply. Yet somehow, you continued moving forward. Now the cycle is beginning to shift, replacing heavy emotional pressure with healing, movement, and long-awaited progress. Some changes may feel unexpected at first, especially after surviving uncertainty for so long. But trust that what is unfolding now is leading you towards something healthier and more stable. The Three of Swords appears not to reopen old wounds, but to remind you that healing becomes stronger when you stop pretending the pain never mattered. Your resilience matters just as much as the hardships you survived. Little by little, you are releasing the emotional weight you carried for too long. Then comes the Emperor, bringing energy connected to structure, boundaries, self-respect, and building a life that feels secure from the inside out. Recognition is growing around your efforts, whether through work, personal growth, leadership, or simply trusting yourself more fully. Taurus, your calm focus and steady determination are placing you in stronger positions than you realize. The Emperor also reminds you not to hand your power over to people who try to control your direction or diminish your voice. Protect your peace and continue building a life aligned with your values rather than outside expectations. Then the Ace of Pentacles arrives, carrying strong signs of material opportunity and grounded abundance. Financial openings, practical rewards, new projects, or opportunities tied to long-term stability may begin appearing now. This energy feels less like sudden luck and more like a seed finally breaking through the soil after a long season underground. The effort you invested into your future is beginning to return visible results. Receive these opportunities with gratitude and patience, because what begins now can grow steadily over time. The Four of Wands follows with energy connected to celebration, emotional support, harmony, and stability within close relationships or family life. After carrying so much emotional pressure, connection begins feeling safer and more comforting again. This energy may reflect commitment, reconciliation, or reaching a personal milestone you quietly hoped for. At the same time, the Nine of Swords acknowledges the worries and overthinking that still linger beneath the surface. Restless nights or anxious thoughts may still appear from time to time, especially while life is changing quickly. But this card gently reminds you that fear often grows louder inside the mind than it does in reality. Not every anxious thought deserves your trust. During May 23 and 24, focus on calming your mind and reconnecting with the present moment instead of spiraling into imagined outcomes. Clarity begins returning once fear loosens its hold. And finally, the Chariot arrives, carrying movement, determination, and forward momentum. This feels like the green light you have quietly been waiting for. The struggles of the past are no longer keeping you stuck in place. You are beginning to guide your own life again with greater confidence, emotional maturity, and purpose. Now let's briefly talk about your health, because your body deserves the same care you give so freely to everyone else. The energy here strongly encourages you to pay closer attention to your eating habits and overall well-being. Certain foods, routines, or emotional habits may already be affecting your energy more than they once did. Your body is asking for more balance, nourishment, and care now. This is not about perfection or punishing yourself. Taurus, you approach life wholeheartedly, so avoid unhealthy extremes that leave you emotionally drained. Instead, focus on small, practical improvements that genuinely support your well-being. Better nutrition, stronger morning routines, and paying attention to how your body responds to certain foods can create lasting changes over time. Comfort foods may soothe emotions temporarily, but your body is asking for nourishment that leaves you feeling clearer and more energized. Small, consistent choices will carry you much further than drastic changes ever could. Even simple habits like shopping after you've eaten may help you make healthier decisions more naturally. And regarding work and social energy, several people around you may naturally turn to you for support or guidance during these next 2 days. And you, with your grounded perspective and calm wisdom, naturally help steady people when life around them feels uncertain. Others trust your patience, reliability, and ability to see through emotional confusion with clarity. Supporting others during May 23rd and 24 will not only help them, it will quietly remind people how dependable and capable you truly are. At the same time, it strengthens your own sense of purpose. There is a chance that a meeting, opportunity, or plan you expected to move forward could face a delay or shift unexpectedly. If frustration rises, allow yourself to feel it without letting it consume your whole day. Taurus, you take disappointment personally when you have invested genuine effort and consistency into something. But what feels like rejection may actually be life redirecting you toward a better long-term outcome. Stay composed and continue focusing on your future instead of reacting emotionally in the moment. What is meant for you is still finding its way toward you, even if the timing changes. Jupiter's energy feels especially supportive around these next 2 days, bringing growth, visibility, and recognition connected to your efforts. Whether through work, finances, or personal progress, there is a growing sense that your value is becoming harder for others to overlook. If you are searching for work or trying to improve your situation, momentum is beginning to build. The knowledge, skills, and quiet preparation you have invested in are finally starting to create results. Some of you may even realize that a personal talent or hobby holds more potential than you once believed. Something small now could eventually open much larger doors. Financially, May 23 and 24 feel important because pressure surrounding money slowly begins easing. If finances have felt unstable lately, signs of improvement and greater consistency are beginning to appear. Fortune moves in cycles, Taurus, and yours is gradually turning upward again. The Ace of Pentacles reinforces this strongly, bringing opportunities tied to long-term security, practical rewards, or supportive resources. And Taurus, one of your greatest strengths is your ability to nurture what truly matters. You understand patience and how to build something meaningful over time instead of chasing temporary shortcuts. The abundance moving toward you now feels connected directly to your discipline and persistence. Prosperity is also tied to your sense of worthiness, and the universe is encouraging you to believe you deserve stability without constantly struggling for it. There is also a strong possibility that financial situations, which once felt blocked, begin resolving naturally. What appears to be luck is often the result of your consistency finally paying off. Stay observant, because opportunities may arrive quietly through conversations, offers, useful advice, or unexpected encounters. Small moments now could become the beginning of lasting security later on. Returning briefly to love, your relationship energy feels calm and stable right now, though part of you may crave a little more excitement or emotional freshness. Relationships move through natural rhythms, and this is a beautiful moment to bring back warmth, spontaneity, or meaningful shared experiences. If your partner surprises you with something unexpected, try saying yes instead of immediately falling back into routine. Within your social circle, someone may leave you feeling emotionally uneasy or slightly guarded. Rather than avoiding the tension or creating unnecessary conflict, handle the situation calmly and directly. Honest communication and healthy boundaries will protect your peace far better than silence. And if you are getting to know someone new, especially online or at a distance, move slowly and stay grounded in reality instead of becoming attached to potential too quickly. Not everything that shines at first carries lasting value. Give yourself time to observe who someone truly is beneath appearances and charm. Ask meaningful questions and pay attention to whether actions match words, because genuine love is moving closer to you now. There is no need to rush toward something that only looks beautiful from afar. Right now, family and close relationships carry especially warm and supportive energy. The people closest to you, whether family by blood or by choice, continue acting as an important source of stability and comfort during May 23 and 24. You may naturally become the steady presence within your family dynamic, helping bring balance when emotions run high. Taurus, your calm nature reassures people more deeply than you may realize. There is also strong energy surrounding reconciliation, softer conversations, and emotional healing. Patience and kindness will work far better than criticism today, Sometimes people simply need understanding and emotional safety more than solutions. Let your words create comfort instead of pressure. Discussions involving family finances, responsibilities, or living situations may arise as well. Approach these conversations fairly and allow others to help rather than carrying everything on your shoulders alone. Even when people do not always express it directly, your resilience and reliability inspire them deeply. The quiet strength you carry has more impact than you think. Your overall energy feels especially strong right now, and many things you have hoped for seem to be slowly falling into place. Continue nurturing this momentum, but avoid letting excitement turn into anxiety or emotional restlessness. Be mindful of habits that drain your balance, whether through stress eating, overworking, or pushing yourself too hard. Progress made steadily will always take you further than scattered effort ever could. For my Taurus students especially, focus on what truly matters for your future instead of trying to master everything at once. If you are moving at your own pace, trust that pace, because you are doing better than you realize. Compatibility feels especially supportive with Pisces or Cancer, where emotional understanding flows naturally. Leo also brings warmth and balance, while Capricorn offers grounded support, ambition, and the feeling of building something meaningful together. Taurus, this is your message for May 23rd and 24. Thank you sincerely for sharing this moment and allowing this energy to reach you personally. Messages like these are meant to guide you toward greater clarity, confidence, and trust in your own path. Your strength runs deeper than you sometimes allow yourself to believe, and if this message resonated with you, take a moment to press the like button, because your support helps these messages continue reaching others who may need them too. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss future guidance as these energies continue unfolding. I truly hope these next 2 days bring you peace, meaningful growth, and opportunities that remind you how much life is slowly opening in your favor.